Thunder Report from 107.7 The Franchise.
Your Oklahoma City Thunder leave the East and travel to bad weather, but at least they're home for 3 out of 4 games, beginning with the Memphis Grizzlies tonight in Chesapeake Energy Arena. Today at Thunder Shoot-Around, we hear from Kevin Durant. He'll talk about the Slim Reaper and what it's like to be back home. Also, Perry Jones gave us a few words of wisdom in today's practice report.
The way they play the slow, the way they keep the ball in time of possession, how does that make it difficult for you guys to do what you want to do against them, or does it?
It does. I mean, we can play any type of way. We can play in the 80s, 90s. We can play in high hundreds. Not high hundreds, but we can play in the hundreds. So we can play different ways. We got bigs that can bang, and we got guards that can score and play small too. So we just got to go out there and be us and not worry too much about what type of game it's going to be. We just play our game, we'll be fine.
The last time you guys saw them, it seemed like something clicked. You lost that game, but you went on to win the next 10.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember something stick out from that game? It seemed like you guys were putting something together at that point.
Yeah, I mean, we really, I think we got better that game. We lost that game at the end, but I think we got better and we learned from our mistakes. We watched film that next day and it wasn't as good as we thought, and we learned from it. So, I think that next game we played Houston and had one of the best halves of defense I've ever seen. So, we just learn from our mistakes against these guys. They always teach us a lesson.
It seems like you guys kind of are able to rotate Serge and Perk against Randolph and Gasol. Yeah. What do your two guys do against them, and why are they able to defend both of them?
Well, Serge uses quickness and his length and his athleticism, and Perk just uses his quicks, his smarts, his long arms, his strength, against those guys, and just make it tough on him. I think, Zach may, get a lot of points, but he also shoots a lot of shots against us, and and Gasol, he's just one of those guys that. He's a quarterback. He get that ball at that elbow, at that free throw line. He makes the right plays. But I think we've been doing a good job of just, keeping those guys under control a little bit. Our offense has to be a little better against them. But other than that, I think we're, matching up with them well on defense.
When you slide to the 4, sometimes you're either guarding Gasol or one of those guys. How do you feel you have to defend them when you do move to the 4 there?
Just use my quickness and not let them catch the ball. Guarding them in the playoffs and I guarded them some last game. I'm ready to bang, with those guys if I have to. I know it might be a different size matchup, but I'm willing to do whatever my team needs me to do. And Coach calls my number to do it again. Just got to play hard as I can.
Kevin, I know you worked a lot with Justin Zermo in the past, maybe not as much this season, but can you just talk about how he's helped you develop and what your relationship has meant to you since you've met him?
Well, I learned from everybody I meet, and he's one of the guys I met a few years ago. Taught me a lot, just really broke down my game and just, helped me get better in areas that I need to get better in.
How Conley, does that allow you guys to key in more on a Randolph or Gasol, or has Nick been able to plug right in and do what they need him to do?
Calathes?
Yeah.
He had 22 and 5 last game, so, we can't just totally forget about him, He's an NBA player at the end of the day. He can score. You give guys opportunity, they're going to take advantage. And that's what he did last game. So we have to be aware of him. He's a great passer, great prober, big for his position. And, he makes the right play. So we have to be ready and aware of what he does.
Kevin, you've obviously never gone to Tulsa, but you guys have sent a lot of guys over the last couple of years to Tulsa. How have you seen that kind of relationship between you and Tulsa grow? And have you seen the players pretty much usually come back better?
Yeah, just getting an opportunity to play. Guys we send down there really don't get a lot of minutes here for us. They're young guys, but it's helped Jeremy, it's helped Perry, it's helped Reggie. It's helped, get the bigs that we have here in the past that are playing well in this league. Andre's done a great job down there. And, they came up here and started for us, and we won every game we started in. So just that experience of playing and knowing our system better down there is helping them out.
Kevin, I know you said you got the Slim Reaper nickname.
Yeah.
Is there potential there for a potential special edition colorway? Maybe do you see anything there? Or because you don't like the name, you'd never do something like that?
To be honest, it's not really up to me.
Don't put him in?
If Nike want to come out with something, then they're going to come out with it. They're going to ask me, but at the end of the day, if they want to do it, they're going to do it. But, there's always opportunity for quick hits like that, in the marketplace. And so you never know, but I never really thought about it. The name is what it is. It's cool to have a nickname somebody else gave to you. It's kind of weird if you make your own nickname up. but to have that out there, I guess, is cool. But I'm here to shine a bright light. I'm not here to be a guy of, I guess, death. So, we'll see what happens with that. But I just like KD better.
That could be a hot seller.
It could be. It could. Everybody's been loving the name, but it's just, I think I'm the only one that really doesn't like it too much.
Kevin, we talk about homestands and broadcasters fight about it sometimes, or road trips, either one. But do you, as a player, do you compartmentalize when you're home 3 out of 4, or you're on the road 4 in a row, or do you look at them like that?
Yeah, I mean, home stretches are, it's good to sleep in your own bed when you're playing this league. You sleep in hotels so many nights. It's good to be in your own bed and just have that feel of going to your home arena and playing in front of your fans. That means a lot to us. And we definitely know we're on the road. When we get off a plane at 2 in the morning and play that next night, But that's all a part of the league. Glad we're home. I guess we got 2 games, then we go on the road. Then, it's a crazy schedule we had this month, last month, and the start of this month. But that's the beauty of the league, and glad we get to play at home tonight against a really good team.
I ain't got a haircut today. Not doing me wrong. No, I need to.
The game's ready. What sticks out to you every time you guys play Memphis? Obviously, their defense is always at a premium, but what kind of comes to mind every time you guys are getting ready for them?
We got to get ready for power play inside. Zach and Gasol do a good job inside. They're forcing there. So, our big's going to have a tough matchup tonight, but, there's nothing they can't handle.
What about for you? What's the toughest thing for you when you play them? Obviously, they have some good defenders as well. Tony Allen will be back for them tonight.
Just going out there, having a lot of energy, and also, being defensive-minded. We got to stop them from getting points, and we also got to speed up the game. They like to slow it down, come to the inside. They like low-scoring games, so we got to pick up the pace and run the floor.
When you were Kevin right before, do you think you guys are able to kind of contend with their bigs because of your length and athleticism, or what gives you a good opportunity to defend those guys?
It's the help side defense. It's hard to guard anybody one-on-one in this league. So it's definitely having help side, having your guys talk to you, knowing where to push a defender, knowing where to send them and things like that. But it's definitely the help side, not just one-on-one.
Where's your confidence level right now, just after the last week or so?
It's kind of high, just going out there and just playing my game. The guys encourage me all the time. Just go out there, do what I do best. Just go out there, try to defend, and have no worries.
Was this trip or this stretch of 11 games or 8 games and 11 nights, was that kind of a turning point for you? It looks like you grew a little bit both offensively and defensively. Is that right? Tell me how.
I'll say, Kevin. Kevin staying on me, helping me be aggressive, telling me to be aggressive offensively. That's the best way I can help the team. That's all I've been doing, just being aggressive offensively and defensively, trying to stay in front of my man.
How have you seen Tulsa over the last couple of years, that system? Obviously it helped you. How have you just seen it help everyone? Reggie, Jeremy, even Andre now?
When I was down there last year, Reggie came down for one game. He had like 30. Yeah. So I thought that was really impressive, on a few shots. And, I think that's helped everybody a lot, just getting ready for big-time minutes. You never know when your name's going to be called. You don't know how long you're going to play. So just getting us ready for big-time minutes and giving us some game-time experience.
Do you feel like every time you guys went down there, you come back a little bit better, a little bit more used to stuff? Because they run like a similar system to what you guys run.
Yeah, definitely. Just going out there, get some sets in, get some reps in pretty much. There wasn't enough time on the floor for us. So going out there, get some reps in, doing what we do every day, that helped us a lot, and actually getting to play against somebody and not just practice all the time, that helped us.
The players that are there now that, aren't necessarily, assigned players, how do you think it helps them, as opposed to college? Because now they're, learning 24-second shot clock, kind of learning professional life instead of, college where, it's obviously a little bit different game.
Yeah, it's still a big level up from college, the shot clock, the speed of the game. Everybody's older, everybody got experience. Some guys actually played in the league before they was in the D-League, so things like that. There's a lot of guys with more experience and a lot stronger, faster. And the game's just a lot quicker.
The Thunder tip it off a little past 7 o'clock tonight. You can catch our Thunder pregame show, the TotallyTickets.com countdown to tip-off, presented by Homeland and Bank 7, live from Toby Keith's between 6 and 7 tonight. John Brody and Desmond Mason will join me for all of the fun. We hope you'll join us on 107.7 The Franchise.